All right, we have a additional action or discussion item, emergency instructional time resolution per section 520.1 of the school code.
I'll ask Rob to speak to this. I just want to let you know, this is a requirement by the state. If by chance we needed something, we don't anticipate needing to do anything like this, but we didn't want to be in a situation if the unthinkable happened and we didn't have the flexibility we needed. So this is really checking a box and hopefully we don't need this. I know that I have some meetings coming up with the Chester County Health Department. I know that CHOP's going to be releasing recommendations updated for schools regarding to health and safety and COVID-19. And I don't think we're going to have any surprises, but we'll keep you posted as we learn more. But this, Rob, why don't you take it from here?
Sure. It's exactly what Dr. O'Donnell stated. It is a just in case. We approved this last year. We approved it the year prior. If we would need to shut down for a period of time, we are just stating how we would meet our day and hour requirements per 520.1 of the school code of PDE. This gets confused with a FID day or a flexible instructional day. This is not the same thing. The FID day application is different. That is if we have a snow day and we want to use online learning for that single day, that's a FID day. This is for a much longer period of time. This is nothing new. It's a just in case. And that's why we're doing it now, just in case.
Just because you mentioned it, forgive me, are we ever going to get a snow day again without it being flexible learning?
So yeah, we spoke about that. And I think we can circle back. My belief on the snow day situation in FIDS is what's the value of the day? So if we have a built-in day in the year, I believe we might have 2 built-in calendar. So say a snow day, we have a built-in day in February. Say in January we get a bad storm. Well, if we have a day to make it up in February, is that more valuable than an online or asynchronous day for a kid? My opinion is that day in February is much more valuable. If you stick the makeup day in mid-June and compare it, I'd probably question that. So I think we can come back to that one, but we have to have some further discussion about that. And I called a remote day, made a decision in the pandemic, and we went remote. And it was the coolest, biggest snowstorm of the decade, and that was the biggest mistake I ever made. So we'll have some further discussion on it, but I think it comes down to the value of the day, to answer your question.
So this what you said covers long periods of time. So this wouldn't be like the Hurricane Ida situation of coverage, or can you?
I don't think this would.
Now, if you're talking about last year in August, that was a single day, and that would have fallen underneath our FID scenario.
Okay.
But we had decided to shut school altogether because of the mass amounts of power outages, et cetera.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.
I have a similar question. Is this COVID only? So
No, it's they call it the emergency instructional form, and in your agenda there should be a PDF to it. And at the top, PDE has allowed COVID to fall under this definition of an emergency based upon the World Health Organization. But it is for any type of mass emergency where you could be out for a long period of time. Hurricanes, normally it's a day or two. Yeah, it's normally more than a day or two or a couple of days, because we've gotten through those before with school cancellations, whether snow or what have you. It's normally something that's longer for a longer duration.
And this is a requirement for the state that we file something.
Yep, you have to fill out this form, say how you're going to do it, and send it in at the beginning of the year.
Thank you.
And hope you don't need it. That's correct.
Any other questions on that? Secretary